Hello everybody. I wanted to make sure you knew how to click and where to find everything when it comes to your shift for the advising in Collaboration Center starting on Monday. I know I've heard a lot of concern expressed about if you have the advising tab or not, and if you don't, that's okay. I do have a solution for you for the time being. But what you want to do is you want to start at the UA Pulaski Tech website and go ahead and log into Portal. From here, if you have the Advisor tab, that's fine. You can use this tab, and from this tab, you would type in a student's name or their last name. There are some drawbacks to using this method when it comes to the registration component. When you get to this part of your conversation, it might be best to just have your student go ahead and log into the computer, into Portal, and then they would then have their screen. And I can send the video that I had Cole do with me earlier in the semester that will help you with the navigation of that component. But there are some key components when it comes to the advising. What you want to remember is that there are two parts to advising. One, I think for faculty, is something that we do on the regular basis. This is that conversation that you have with your students about what they plan to do with their life, what their major is, and then you thinking about, do those things match up? And if they do, that's great. Then you start off with the conversation of, okay, so let's talk about what you've done so far and what you have remaining. But if those things don't match up, then it is a matter of helping guide the student to what would be a degree plan that will actually get them to where they want to go with their life or their career path. So the biggest thing is that conversation, and I think from the students that we've had come in so far, that's been the feedback, is that they desire that conversation. They are tired of quick, fast advising that just simply puts them in classes, and they're looking for that conversation. So I want the Collaboration Center to be the conversation. And so to have some resources for you when it comes to that, you can go to the main web page, and then from here you have an electronic course catalog. Now we do have a hard copy of this catalog in the Collaboration Center. I kind of like the electronic version because you can quickly do a search. So if you open it up and then you do Control F, it will populate a search bar. So if you're looking for a specific course, you can type in whatever it is that you are looking for, and it will populate every time that word comes up in this book. So it makes it a little bit easier if you're not used to thumbing through the physical book. The Control F, which is the search feature for the academic catalog. Now, another tool that you're going to want to have easy access is under Current Students and Degrees and Certificates. Now, we will have some of the degree plans printed off in the Collaboration Center, but they may not all be here, and maybe you just want to find the electronic version of them. But you can do that with Current Students, Degrees, and Certificates. And then you can select the degree plans. And most of the students that we're going to get are the transfer degrees. You may get somebody else, but most of them are going to fit into this category. And so your transfer degrees are down here. Now keep in mind, remember the basic things that you do on a regular basis. If a student is transferring to UAMS into a nursing program, for example, look up the UAMS nursing program and see what those requirements are for that plan, for that degree plan. If they're transferring to UALR and they want to go into business, look up on the UALR website what the requirements are that they're looking for. We have a 2+2 agreement, but it might be helpful just to talk to the student about what they're going to expect when they get on the other side. So the important part is this conversation, and I think that is what the students are desiring, and I think that's what the gap that we can fill here in the Collaboration Center. So use the tools that you have on the website. When it comes to the actual, okay, so I said that it's two parts. It's that conversation, what you plan to do with your life, what your major is, and do those things match, and are you on track? And then it's also, the second part is the actual registration of the classes. So when it comes to the registration of the classes, you want to go through that degree plan and make sure the students are on track and taking courses that they need and that are going to be relevant and helpful to them to degree completion, and then it is a matter of then getting into those specific classes that are going to help them. So and I have a video for that. I will post that as well. If you guys think of anything else that you need help with, please let me know. I am more than happy to fill any gaps.